We obviously waterproof basements, but we also do foundation repair work. As a matter of fact, foundation repair work is half or a little more of our business in general.
Well, some of the main things we were noticing of the foundation settling was the front door wouldn't open. We'd got that locked, and then for about 3 years left it locked. And you could go down some of the hallways and you could see the slope.
The living room windows weren't opening anymore. Just from one spring to the fall, I could not even lift them anymore to clean them. And definitely just looking down the hallway towards the bedrooms and the bathroom, it was going south. You start to accept that, well, it's an old house, so I guess we gotta live in this saggy part of the house and live with this old stuff.
We call it the householder because it's exactly what it does. It holds up the house. And it was specifically designed for this area.
Gosh, I think the first thing that I feel like the house is secure. And not only that, I was making our bed the other day and I realized we're sleeping a whole lot better, and I know why.
My cat started having a heyday with numerous little insects crawling around my house, like crickets and big spiders, and I noticed that there was a gap about so big underneath my front door. I explained to Lowell that because I live in half a duplex, we could work only on my side, that nothing on the other side could be altered in any way at all, and that I wanted maximum bang for minimum buck. And he must have again spent a couple of hours measuring everything. And what really impressed me was that he really did come up with a plan for maximum bang for minimum buck. What kept popping up for me was integrity. That seemed to be, if you'll forgive the pun, the foundation of their work was integrity. And I'm a girl who's very high on integrity.
Oftentimes, other companies may say to you, well, it's easy to install our system, there's no damage. I'm not going to tell you that, because there's going to be damage to the backyard, front yard, wherever the system is installed. However, we are like very experienced surgeons. We have done thousands of those systems. We have installed several thousand systems. And after we are done, there will be a scar in your yard. With one the difference between our scar and the surgical scar is that our scar will totally disappear in time.
Dry basement was not my first experience with having piers put under my house. Many years ago, my chimney had been falling off, and I had got another company to sink 2 piers to bedrock to prop up my chimney. And while they were pitching the job, they were just fine. Once they had it signed and sealed and a deposit, then they started hitting me up to try and get me to buy more. They didn't clear up well. The aftercare was lousy. They didn't keep their commitments to me afterwards, and they were waiting on the doorstep for the check the moment they'd finished.
We contacted another company just to compare apples to apples, and came out and looked, and actually said that they could do it cheaper, and they went back home, gave us the estimate. It was about the same, almost the same dollar amount, only they would not lift. And I'm thinking, I don't think I want to spend that kind of money and not be able to use my living room door or open my windows.
You can expect that whatever we tell you we will do to your basement, namely waterproofing it, or stopping a settlement, or preventing walls from moving in further, you can expect that what we promise you will be delivered.
Makes us feel now like, if you're going to do a project in the house and fix something, that it'll stay fixed. It's not going to settle out and crumble. You feel like now when we put something into the house, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
So.
Not only that, I felt right away, that same day after they lifted it, just felt like my house is not getting old.